Welcome back to VHS Time Machine, and today we're looking at early Disney white clamshell boxes and how to spot a first release. Disney first entered the home video market by releasing these 13 titles back on March 4th, 1980. Disney released its titles in white clamshell boxes throughout the early 80s, but what makes these boxes significant is that the artwork is actually sealed under plastic on the box, making it very difficult to remove, as opposed to later clamshell boxes where you could just slide the artwork in and out. Now, a lot of people mistakenly think that if you find one of these sealed clamshell boxes, that's automatically a first generation box. That's not completely true. Titles like Mary Poppins and Pete's Dragon has more than one release on a sealed clamshell box. And as you can see in front of you, I brought out two copies of Pete's Dragon. One's a first generation box, one is a second generation box, and you can see the significant difference. The one on the right is actually the first release. I call it a marquee style box. The reason is because you can see that the actual title is in a font that looks like a marquee. It's the same way with Mary Poppins. Also, if you find one with that marquee style title, it is a first generation box. The back of the box is where you can really tell the difference between the two. Besides the different layout and the different pictures, there is also one thing on the first generation box that sticks out, and it says, "For sale only, not intended for rental." If we zoom in on the back of the first edition box, we can see where it's written right there in red letters. If we look at the tapes themselves, we can see the big difference between the two labels. If we zoom in on the tape of the first release, we can see at the very bottom where it says "For sale only, not intended for rental." The side of the boxes also shows us the main difference between the two boxes. If you look at the very bottom, you will see the difference in the actual catalog numbers. The first release says 10VS and the second one says 10V. Now if you went to a later release, such as the Masterpiece Collection, the catalog number on that one would be 010. And if you went to an even later release, such as a golden release, the catalog number on that one would be 19844. And that has been the difference between the Pete's Dragon. Thanks for watching.